All right, we're back live. Sorry about the bullshit. Very confusing tonight. We are rolling. Mr. Sacco is
Okay.
back.
Now it says live.
Now we're live. All right.
All right. Yeah, no wonder
Oh,
nobody was joining us.
yeah.
But there was a short video, like 1 second or something.
Yeah, it got all
One
fucked up
minute.
in the beginning. Nothing was working. I couldn't get any internet connection. I tried Wi-Fi. I had to restart the phone.
Oh, so how about your what's your phone provider service?
It's 5G and it wasn't working. I don't
Oh,
know what the hell. It's Verizon
well, who
5G.
is it? Who is it through?
Verizon.
Verizon. Yeah, Verizon
I
should
never
work.
have problems, but I don't know. Where's Richie?
And now Richie
Hey, it
got
is what it
another
is.
picture. What is this
Why don't you mind your
four five
fucking
one
business?
picture? What is this 451 picture?
You know what?
That's
It's
451, man.
WWF. Have some respect.
Oh, yeah, WWF. Worldwide fucking. WWF.
Hey, it was his soccer. Love
Richie.
is love. All right, love is
Yeah,
love.
man.
You know.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely.
Yeah. Hey, so do you want to hear a joke?
Uh-huh. Now we got a chat. Let's see what's here. Yeah, let's hear the joke.
You got. All right. You got. You want to hear a fucking joke or not?
Tell the fucking joke already.
Was that a? All right, motherfucker. All right. So it's the 1800s, and these bandits they jump on a train, and they tie up the sheriff, and they say this is a stick up. Everyone put all the money in the bag right now, because if you don't, we're gonna shoot all the women and we're gonna have sex with all the men. And the cowboys that are getting the money taken go, wait, don't you mean kill the men and take the women?
Uh-huh.
And then in the back was the gay cowboy, and he stands up. He goes, "Excuse me, I think they had it right the first time."
Well, better.
That was funny, huh? He said,
That was
"Excuse me, I think
funny.
they had it right the first time."
I was trying to fig- I was trying to figure out that your laugh is fake or you laughing for real. Richie.
Well, Anthony Dreamlife didn't hear the joke. Forget it.
I
Yeah,
missed it.
forget about it.
I was waiting for an Uber. Sorry.
You missed. You missed the joke. That's all right.
Tell it again.
What?
Tell the
All right,
joke
I'll tell it
again.
again. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So it's the 1800s, and
Mhm.
these bandits jump on a train, and they tie up the sheriff, and they say, "Everyone, this is a robbery. So we need all the money and the gold and the guns. Throw it in the bag, because if you don't do it, we're gonna shoot all the women and we'll have sex with all the men." And the cowboy goes, "Don't you mean shoot the men and have sex with the women?" And a gay cowboy stands up in the back and says, "I think they had it right the first time, guys."
Yeah,
Whatever. Who cares, right?
yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, we're live,
Anyways,
but
you don't know you don't normally hear that joke about cowboys back in the day.
mm,
Yeah, here's what it is. What are
I
you
just
smoking,
ins-
Pete?
okay.
Who? Me?
What's up, Ollie?
Oh,
We're
well,
smoking the same cigar. This is the Stolen
everyone?
Throne.
Oh,
Stolen
This is
Stolen
the
Throne.
Throne.
new
Okay.
Yorktown
Uh,
Fleet. Very good, nice, strong
is that
Nicaraguan cigar.
is that
Precaution Cohiba
broadleaf wrapper or
Black.
yeah? Asako smoking the Cohiba way back because that's the aged Cohiba. That's
Yeah,
a way back.
way back. Yeah. These bands don't exist no more.
No, dude, it did it lose strength or no?
Mm. Boy, it's delicious. You look at that burn
Yeah.
line, you
It
can see
looks
the
like a
oils.
beauty, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, the Cohiba Black is a double Connecticut broadleaf Maduro, almost a skewer wrapper and binder. So like it's, I think that thing would
Well,
still be very
I had
dark and
this
heavy.
cigar. I
You
had this
know.
cigar in a dry box for about 2 months now,
Wow.
and it's still kind of heavy.
Wow, I was right.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's a dense cigar, really dense, but it has a good draw. You
Interesting.
know, the construction is like immense. Look at that thing.
Wow.
That's better than a Fuente right there.
Dream Life, would you say that that cigar is better than the other from the same brand, or is it a step up or step down or the same?
This is the first one I've had of this brand. It's very good.
Oh
I
shit!
do
I
I
didn't
do
know that. I
like
thought
it.
you.
Yeah, never had it.
Let's see the burn, DL.
So I
What
guess I
kind of
should
a
ask
burn you
Anthony P
getting?
that question.
Anthony, let's see the. Oh, that's a nice ash right there. Oh, that cigar is. It looks like it was ready to go. Did you dry box
Yeah,
AP?
I had this
All
in
right.
the dry
Nah.
box for like three
But
days.
from the ash, you can tell if the cigar is good to go or no.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when the ash gets really heavy and flaky, like flowering, it's generally the cigar's too wet. Because if you saw the Camacho the other night, you know, Camachos always have great construction, but it was just too wet from the lounge. You know, I bought it that day, so that was what it was. But I think being aware of the cigar, and so you don't blame the cigar. So if you know the cigar's wet, don't blame the cigar for any issues. That's your fault, you know. And I think I think this channel's made all of us more pay attention. You know what I'm saying, though?
I'm blaming PG.
No, it's almost like cigars have a mood, and depending on the timing, it could go really great, or even if it's good, it could always be better if it's loses a little moisture. Obviously, you don't want to lose all the moisture, but you get what I'm saying. Most of the time, our cigars are too wet out of the humidor or out of the lounge. You know, it's just it's too moist. You know.
Yeah, I took Davidoff Bellicoso yesterday with me to that event, and it wasn't in
Yeah.
my dry box, but I couldn't smoke it, man. And then I knew when I picked it up it was heavy, but I said, you know what, this Davidoff, it might work. But especially with
Right.
Bellicosos, you gotta be careful. I mean,
Yeah.
especially Davidoff, I barely could smoke the half, and the other half it wasn't smoking anymore. I had to keep
I'm telling.
relighting it.
If you look at the foot of a cigar and it's like really squishy and you can almost like squeeze it and like see like space the tobacco out, it's too wet, you know.
Yeah. Well, the hand
You,
feel is the best.
yeah.
You know, I mean, that's how I go by now.
You know what I think is a good
Well, if
tip
the band can move,
if you're on the road and you just have to go into
yeah,
any random shop to buy a cigar, just buy a Padron,
right.
and you
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
fine. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, man. Because
Because
Padrones, yeah, you can smoke them even when they're little wet.
right, it's never going to be a cigar that doesn't draw, that doesn't burn. You know?
Yeah, that's one thing about Padron. That
Right.
it's like if you don't want a headache with a cigar, just grab a Padron.
Right, right.
That's it.
Just light it, smoke it, no problem.
Right.
Yeah, there's no problem. That's it.
Well, there's two things Padrones does is the slider packing and their rolling process. The airflow is tremendous. So that airflow and the underpacking, even if the cigar's a little wet, it can overcompensate for that. So that's why I
Yeah,
think a lot
but
of
the
guys are like,
underpacking
oh,
is
Padron.
underpacking is calculated. It's
It's
not
a
like you're drawing air. You know,
no,
I mean, it's
of course,
burning.
no.
You know,
I'm
That's for
agreeing with you.
sure.
No,
Yeah.
it's complete. No, it's completely on purpose. I'm saying that they know
control.
exactly what they're doing. If that makes any sense. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that cigar
it's
is
not like
beautiful.
done to be unprofessional. Yeah, I've never had an issue with the Padron ever,
Yeah.
ever.
The only issue I'm having is like the tar in the on the back, but it's
Uh,
probably I'm smoking too fast. Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna blame myself for that.
Yeah, I never. Right, and that's being aware. I never had that issue with Padron. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I heard DL had that issue too, right?
Well, with the tobacco on the back on that cigar
Yeah.
you're smoking, yeah,
No, no,
that
no.
Cohiba on the Padron.
The Padron, one of the Padrons you were smoking. I think it was 80th or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the 80th. Usually I get that.
Yeah, the tar in the back. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know
And
why.
then I got to snip it a little more.
Yep, that's what I do. Because
Yeah.
that thing becomes nasty. Chewy, what's up, bro?
Interesting. I'm glad I came on.
Chewy.
I didn't know I could put a picture. I didn't know I could put a picture on because now I could come on. You know what I'm
Richie,
saying
why
Who's
though?
don't
got?
you
It,
use the same, bro? You use the same too, then we can have multiple people, you know. The
I've
show
been
would be
telling him to
interesting.
do this
Well, no,
for
no.
forever, but
Look. I like my setup. So look. I don't tell you anyone what to do. So leave Richie alone. Okay, I have my
We're not
reasons,
gonna leave you
but
alone.
I
What the
don't. I
fuck
don't.
you talking
I don't.
about? What do you mean, leave Richie alone?
Hey, listen. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I like my lives and I like my reviews, and that's what I do. But this is
Cool.
cool, and if this is what Anthony P wants to do, I'll support it.
Good to
But I
know.
didn't know I could do a pic. Good to
Good to
know
know.
because obviously, I'm not at home right now, and I'm somewhere else. You know what I'm saying though, and
Right.
I don't want to say what I'm
Yes.
doing right. Well,
Don't have
you
but
to.
understand what I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna. Why?
but
Yes.
Richie, you
You understand where I'm
promised
at,
me
right?
when
So
you
I'm
came.
being. I'm being. I,
You
hmm?
promised me when you came to Long Island, you were never going to show anyone that picture when you picked me up over your head, and now you have it blasting all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, it's all over the place now. It's going viral, bro.
Eh,
That 451
I'll tell
picture.
you. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. You look good in the speedo, Dream Life.
go get the wig. Go get the
If we
wig for
if
us.
we
Yeah.
listen, if we were all 6'7" and 350 like Hulk Hogan, we'd all be in a speedo. I mean, look, Hulk Hogan. He's a big man. I mean, that's a big. I mean, because when you see him in wrestling, because he's around bigger guys, you don't realize how big he used to be. I mean, he wasn't the biggest wrestler. Imagine 6'7", like 350. That's a big motherfucker, man. If that guy walked into a bar, you're getting fucked up. Like, like you know, I mean, he picked up Andre the Giant. So imagine how he could pick all four of us up. Like, Andre the Giant was like 600 pounds. That's a. That's,
Yeah.
he picked him
Hey,
up. He picked him up and threw him upside down.
if you bring all those wrestlers together, I can pick them up, all of them with one hand.
All right, guys. I just want to read my friend Ali's. I just want to read my friend Ali's comment. There are a few
Ali, I
marks.
wanted to refer to that too, but you go first, Anthony.
I've never had more than 1% problems with. Padron is one. I've had really bad luck with Davidoff. So go ahead, Sacco.
Davidoff's, let me tell you this: the darker the Davidoff is, you gotta let it dry, brother. You gotta just put it in a dry box, let it dry
Yeah,
until
I agree with
in
that.
your hands it's not heavy. Davidoff, that Padron, you're not gonna have that because Padron is different. Davidoff, you gotta let him dry. You want to enjoy Davidoff, really let him dry.
I agree. I agree with that. A wet Davidoff because the way it's rolled, Padron is designed. It's like a jet engine the way it combusts, and you never have a problem burning it. But Davidoff is a different cigar. It burns much slower. So if it's wet, you're gonna have problems.
Well, I spent 125
And
bucks
all lounges are
uh,
too wet.
on a Royal, the Salamones.
Yeah.
During that Pro Cigar Festival, I couldn't smoke it. It was so wet from right from the
Wow. That's surprising.
yeah. I couldn't smoke it, bro. But that's a delicious cigar. So especially with darker ones, like if you have Churchill, late hour, whatever,
Late hour. Yes. Yep.
millenniums, and then I mean you have to let them dry, bro. You know what? Same is with opus
Yeah,
too.
I
The
had.
regular opuses, angel share and regular opuses,
Yeah.
if they're wet, forget it. You're not gonna be able to smoke it. So if you really want to let them
I
dry,
think the
just cut
benefit
the
of
back and let them dry like that. Go ahead, Richie.
But Opus generally doesn't sit too long in a lounge, so it doesn't happen as much. But it would happen. You're right. Like Davidoff's, if a lounge and they don't have as much buzz as Opus. So most of the time, Opuses have Opus for one day and it's gone. So they don't have as much time to get wet in a lounge. So, but
But
Davidoff's, if they've been sitting in a lounge for 6 months, they're too wet.
but look, the opus they have humidity control inside already when the shop is getting it. I mean, maybe if they're hermetically wrapped in a cello before the shop is getting it during the
Yeah,
shipment, and it can get moist right from the
yeah,
box.
Yeah. Plus, they're
So
fresh from the
yeah,
factory. Also.
from
yeah,
from the factory, yeah, it's
yeah.
still wet from the factory. So it doesn't matter how long it sits
Yeah.
per se with closed box. That they're usually wet, so you gotta let them dry. What I do my dry boxing,
Yeah.
I have everything cut already. I just cut them and put them there so they can dry from both sides.
I think that's a good
Yeah. But
idea
you're in
to cut
LA,
them.
bro.
I think
Colorado
that
is
helps.
is a dry
Yeah,
box.
that'll help, Anthony. That helps
Like,
because look,
I agree.
if you dry box it, half of the cigar you smoke and then it's getting mushy again. You know what I mean? But if you
Yeah.
cut it and then let it sit in a dry box, it's
yeah.
getting dry from both sides.
Yeah.
So it's easier to
That's a good
smoke the
Yeah.
idea.
cigar all the way.
And then also you could check to see how the
Well, and if
draw
you and if,
improves as days go
Yeah,
by.
exactly. Yeah, I mean it's your cigars. You're gonna smoke them. Yeah, you can check it. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And then you'll see day
and
by
it,
day it will
if you
improve.
punch the
Right.
if you punch the middle of the cigar, it'll dry faster too. That was a joke. Holy fuck!
Richie always have this
Come on.
beautiful.
You know
Richie,
what?
we're
No,
gonna
nobody
call
wants to
you
laugh.
from now on. We're gonna call you Beautiful Mind.
Hey,
You have all this that, all this
listen.
like
I,
beautiful ideas always.
what's that? Yeah,
The
it
joke.
is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You could punch the middle of it, and then you could put tobacco back over like Sacco. You can seal it up. You know?
Oh yeah, the Florida you can even yeah Ali, that's definitely you need an AC. Yeah, you need to put that thing in yeah dry box. That's not gonna dry box. It's gonna get even moist.
Well, the cold temperature sucks out the
Well,
moisture, so that's a
I
good
don't.
thing.
Well, no, it's
Yeah, I don't think you need Bovida in Miami.
no. No, you need both of that to bring it down probably 62 or whatever, to
Bring it
bring
down.
down the humidity.
Yeah, they
But
will absorb
I
extra
mean
excess.
I,
excess, yeah. It was pretty wet here too, man.
and,
The whole season, I had a hard time dry boxing. Yeah, that's not going to be dry boxing. So
yeah. Well, listen, send your cigars to me because Colorado is like 20% humidity, so I can leave that shit in my house, and in 1 week, it's like, you know what I'm saying? One day in Colorado, my cigars are ready. It's so dry here. You know, it's Colorado is a
yeah.
dry box. If that makes any sense,
Oh, like you would
you
think
know.
Alaska is wet, right? But when I was there in June, the cigar was drying as I was smoking. Like
Hmm.
that was
That's
that
crazy.
dry.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
Wow.
that was that dry. But like
What was your
cigar was
elevation?
drying as I was smoking it. It was crazy. I never seen any experienced anything like that before.
Was it cold?
Wow.
It's no in June, Alaska. I mean, what you have like probably like evenings we just wear a jacket if early in the
Yeah, it's
morning,
not
Yeah,
not that
but
cold.
no, I mean it was 80 degrees, but over 80. Some days 90 even.
Huh.
No humidity whatsoever. I mean, your hands would crack right there, bro. Like the first day, we got off Anchorage and we rented a car. We drove the car 1.5 hour to Soldotna, and my hands, my lips were already like cracked.
Is it an
That's how.
elevation thing? What's the
Yeah.
elevation? Is that what it
No,
is?
the elevation is sea level. I mean,
What the
where we're
hell?
staying, it's sea level.
Huh.
It's like the rivers have
Wow.
tides. Yeah, the river right there by next
Wow.
to the house, it goes up and down with the tide. I mean, so it's like sea level.
I would have thought Alaska would have been moist. Wow.
Exactly, right?
Interesting.
Exactly. And
Oh, we learned something new tonight.
We got a
and
question
the
for Richie
cigars,
here.
that's what I thought. But that's what I thought. So cigars, I dry box the cigars, and I put it in a bag without a bovida. So by thinking that it's going to be so wet, I don't need a bovida. I let the cigars stay dry. But yeah, it was crazy. Uncle Larry, what's up?
I never had I never had problems with my cigars cracking from drying in Colorado because I only let them dry a day or two, maybe three. But my cracking issues, if I ever have one, is because when I'm holding them in my hands, if I'm very aggressive when I'm talking on the lives and everything. Not so much on a
Yeah.
review, but when I'm on the lives, if I squeeze my hands too much, if it's a delicate wrapper, I kind of crack near the foot. But normally you don't see that till I get to the nub. But that's more of an issue of a very thin wrapper, and more of just because my hands are very big. And so if I get too aggressive, like when I'm yelling at Josh to stop eating nuggets, and I get aggressive. And
Okay, well, there is a
no, I'm
scientific
serious.
explanation. Okay, if listen, if you have like the cigars wrap, right? Like wrap, there is a vein right there. So if you have a
Yeah.
vein underneath the wrapper, there is too big. So what happens is that you know the stem, it enlarges when it burns, it enlarges. So sometimes that can cause the crack in the wrapper. When you see a weird crack like it out of nowhere, that's probably what it is. The stem is expanding and causing a crack.
Yeah. No, but I really don't have any construction issues. I don't. I don't know what other cigar channels are doing when they're reviewing. I think if a brand doesn't give them free shit, they just talk. Because I remember who's that guy? His name was Brian, the guy that had the
Brian
cigar,
Glenn.
big cigar.
Brian Glenn.
Yeah. So he used to talk so much shit about Gurkha, and then he got like literally like $1,000 worth of cigars from Gurkha one time, and he's like, "I'm gonna give Gurkha a second chance. I know I've been harder than before," and then he never had a problem. So like he got all this free stuff and all the higher end cigars they made, the Cellar Reserves, and each one he's like, "Oh, I love this cigar." So I think back in the day when it was more profitable to have a cigar channel, it's kind of like by bad mouthing a company, they're gonna mail you stuff and now pay you off. And then you're like, yeah, these are great, no touch ups. And just like the 60-second guy, he hates Opus X, but I guarantee if he got 5 boxes of Opus X, he would start loving Opus X. You know what I'm saying, though?
Well, yeah,
Like
then
people,
come on, man.
yeah.
I don't think the 60-second guy knows about dry boxing. Uncle Larry, what's up, brother?
Well,
Yeah,
he,
he
he, he
yeah.
uses he uses a torch lighter, and I've never seen a guy. And kudos to Gio and Notorious. They called him out on his because he was reviewing that Opus, and he was saying so many
No, the
touch ups, and they
rare pink.
rare
He
pink.
had to delete
That's
the
what it
video.
was. And he
Yeah,
deleted the video because he called them out on it, and after that
yeah.
he never used the word touch ups because he'd be like another touch up, another touch up, another touch up, another touch up, and it's like what are you doing? Like I
Too early touch up. He's not dry boxing.
every cigar you need 7, 8, 9. Come on, yeah. So I mean, but of course the cigar he's promoting. What's that cigar with the guy with the Sanj Patel? That cigar he never has any touch ups. The one he's selling, the one looks like Cohiba. You know what I'm talking about or no? Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I
The
think
one
you made
looks
it
like
up.
No. Okay. There's this cigar that him and Sanj Patel supposedly are promoting. The guy from New Jersey, the Sanj Patel, he owns a cigar store. He designed a cigar, and he's promoting it as the greatest cigar ever made in the world. And of course, there was no touch ups.
well, REG.
REG.
How much you know about Zenith?
So Sako REG is another friend from the wristwatch world of mine. So
Okay.
he
So
knows a ton
that's
Interesting.
about.
where.
And by the way, guys,
Okay.
Sako has quite a few very nice watches. By the way,
Oh,
you
no,
got one
not
on,
as
Sako?
many. Not as many as I wish, but I feel.
Yes. If
Actually, Sako did an unboxing here on Richie's live stream one night. The Rolex Flex.
Yeah, Rolex Flex. That was the Rolex. They just champagne with the two tone golden stainless 41 millimeter. I don't know the
Actually,
model numbers. Don't yeah. I can yeah.
Sako has
The
no
the
G
watch goes
Shocks
the
at
watch
all.
goes by the model numbers like watches. So
yeah.
I'm
Sako,
not
you
good at
have
that.
the Pepsi also, right?
Yeah, I have the Pepsi. Uh-huh. I have
Yes,
the
yes.
Pepsi. I have the Daytona two tone with the what is it? I think the dark mother of pearl dial with diamonds.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah, that watch. I mean, it went up a lot in the price.
Yeah.
So
Dream
yeah, and
Life.
I have a regular day just no date just small one with white dial, which I'm gonna give it to my daughter for her 30th birthday.
Beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
But
gonna
mean,
Dream
roll.
I
Life.
don't have I don't have a G Shock, bro. I wish I can have. I wish I had a G Shock.
Oh,
Richie.
G-Shock. Soccer. You could buy 3 houses with all your watches. You don't have a G-Shock. Come on.
Richie, you're funny. Richie,
He's,
you're funny.
I picture Soccer look at the
Oh, the
G-Shock and
summer.
he's like, nah, I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I can't afford the G Shock right now, man. It's a tough time.
Yeah. Cali compliant. Yeah, I'd be like Soccer buying a high point pistol. You know, like you really.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Well, my first watch, actually, my first expensive watch,
Mm.
I bought probably 19, no, maybe in 2000, my Cartier, I think it's Santos, Cartier Santos,
Hmm.
Mm.
from Costco. It was 6,200 bucks. They had it undersell like 3,800 bucks.
Wow.
Costco. Costco used to sell
Wow.
back then Rolex and Breitlings, dude.
Wow. And
War
so, how much is
times.
that? How much is that worth now? Did the value go up?
Well, the value is still 6,800, but
Uh,
yeah. But it was on sale for 3,800.
so, would you say that like watches are more of an investment? Like, do they all go up in value?
Hell yeah,
Like
well,
Patek and
hell yeah, hell
yeah.
yeah. Well, Patek, like they don't have on their website, they don't have prices for watches. Every
Mm.
dealer who gets it, they're just selling whatever they want to.
Wow. Yeah. God bless, man. That's not a bad investment then because it's like a diamond ring. I mean, you're never getting what it's really worth, but like watches, they have big collector value. Especially as time goes on, if you have the box and all the paperwork and it's not beat up.
Well,
Yeah.
not all of
Well,
them.
yeah.
Especially now, there's a lot of watches tanked in value.
Well,
I
you
mean,
get like seventies Pepsi. The more beat up, the more value is it has.
So you're
So
saying the older Rolexes from the 80s and 70s are worth more money?
hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I mean,
Wow.
but with the box and papers, of course, then you're talking about different type of money.
Yeah, I saw a guy that bought a Rolex in the 60s when he was in the service and he had all the paperwork and it was in perfect shape and he sold it for 1.2 million at auction.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think he said he paid $400 back then in like 1968, and wow, that was a good investment.
Always, well, Rolex is always a good
No,
investment.
but they said at the time in the world, 'cause that model
Yeah,
was only made for like 2 years. They said at that time there was the only one in brand new condition in the box with the original receipt. And the only one in the world when he sold it like last year. So, I mean, if it's the only one in the world still in perfect shape, you can name your price.
start pitching watches as investments.
Yeah.
yeah. So you have to understand the level of expert that Ali is in
Well,
the
look,
watch
I
world.
mean, if somebody is doing a business, for them it's different. But if somebody is not doing a business, it's just a hobby, then it's different, right? So,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, if you're buying to sell, then you're not talking about investment. You're talking about business.
Yeah.
But if
Well,
you're
yeah.
buying,
Well,
but if 5 years ago you bought I mean, or whatever, like 4 years ago you bought a Pepsi for 10,700 MSRP. Now that watch is 23,000.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, brand new with the papers. There you can find it lower than 23,000.
Right.
So could I ask Dream Life what he thinks? Some impressions of the cigar he's smoking there.
I'll go for it. Yeah.
I like it. I wish I could identify the flavors though, but I'm getting. So what are you getting off this?
I
I
just
would
get a
say
lot
a
of
leather for sure is in there.
leather, a lot of earthiness, a lot of pepper.
Okay.
We'll have to have Richie give a really nice review of the cigar
Yeah,
eventually.
that's what I need. I need him to tell me what I'm tasting. Richie, what am I tasting?
Yeah.
When I do a review, man, I'm very good with my imagination, but I mean, I'm realistic. Like like what picture is it painting in my mind? And just like the other night, which one was I smoking? The Macanudo last night. and I was like, it tasted like buttered popcorn that was covered in chocolate, like chocolate covered popcorn. And if I was drinking a coffee with nice rich creamer in it, it was that kind of experience, you know. So it's like,
Wow.
in a way, instead of just notes, explaining something you would literally might be doing as a whole meal, not meal or a snack. You know what I'm saying? Though it kind of sometimes that might be easier than than just saying notes, you know. But yeah, I would say
Yeah,
I
I like
I would
it.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Would I buy more? I would buy some. I would pick up a 5 pack. But
Is it
the
as
flavors, I
strong as
just
you like?
can't. It's maybe a medium, little over medium,
All
maybe
right.
medium plus, I guess.
So you're used
Alireza
to
It's
says,
not
smoking meat.
overwhelming.
Alireza says, dude has a few Rolexes. He thinks he has a watch collection.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. No, but I don't have a watch collection. I just have a few watches that I wear on a daily
Well,
basis.
Saka,
But
don't take it
that,
personally. Ali
yeah,
is
no,
known
I
as
don't.
kind of
I don't. Hell no, I don't.
a Rolex hater. I would almost say
Ali,
Ali.
I
He's
wear my
known, you
I
know.
wear my Rolex. I wear my Rolex. Sit in this and take a ride in town. How about that? What would you say about that? Nice, huh? Or this,
Yeah.
maybe this,
Yeah.
or maybe
Yes.
this. Driving a
Yeah.
Rolex with this. How
Yeah.
about this?
Yeah.
Maybe Rolex with this.
I don't know, Sarko. Yeah, yeah, Sarko. I think he's flexing on
Yeah,
you. You know.
Saka,
it's okay.
Saka, you at a dealership?
Yeah, yeah. It's called Oguera Coach Company.
And those are the cars in the garage. Sarko has cars outside too. You know, that's his
Yeah,
inside cars.
yeah, yeah. The cars outside are like my Rolex. These are the debates that I have. Where am I, dude? My screen is gone
You're good.
Yeah.
or half.
Yeah.
Can you see me, guys? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see you.
Yeah. You're at Sarko's exotic car sales.
Damn, that was
Yeah, so
interesting, huh?
the only place I've bought these Stolen Throne cigars are from Cigar Federation, I believe, and they sell a lot of online. They sell a lot of boutique brands. That's kind of their specialty. But the guy who makes who started the brand is Lee Marsh, and actually a really nice guy. He's in a lot of the Facebook cigar groups, and he's pretty well known. Really nice guy. So I like supporting the brand, and they make really nice cigars and reasonably priced too. I think these cigars are like $12 a piece.
That's reasonable for a boutique brand. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when you start a boutique, you got to get your name out there and get the volume out. So I think making a reasonably priced, mid-tier price is smart. Like if you're brand new and you make only a few cigars and you start off at $30, like that's asking a lot. Isn't that, you know what I'm saying though? Like, cause
Yeah,
when you're
that's
brand new,
crazy.
you need a reason. Like, why am I going to try your brand? You know, and um, so what's the Ezra? I like the Ezra brand. You ever have Ezra, Zion Ezra, whatever the hell his name is? Ezra Zion.
I've seen them all over the groups, but I've never had one.
I'll tell you, you got to try him. He has one called the Chocolate Bar you would love. The
Mm.
Chocolate Bar is fantastic. Dude, it tastes like a chocolate bar. And for Dream Life, they normally have Ezra Zion in Patchogue at that store.
Oh,
Yeah, so you have to ask the owner or ask someone because they might keep them like like kind of hidden. It's like it's they because they go out real quick. It's a very boutique brand, Ezra
oh.
Zion, but when they come in, they might get like 100 sticks, like 25 packs, and they sell out real quick. Like really quick. But if you see Ezra Zion for like 12, $14, I would take a chance on a 5 pack. Just get one you like. I think at least medium full for the most part, right? So make sure you get
Yeah.
one that's not on the
Ezra,
weakness. Don't.
who's that? Is that a brand itself?
Yeah, Ezra Zion is a brand. Look it up. Google it, Ezra Zion, and I'll tell you what, it's not a bullshit brand. And the mayor got me into it because the mayor would always have a lot of them, and he smokes only high end, but he loved the Ezra Zions, and that's how I got into them. And it's a solid boutique brand. Hard to find though, definitely hard to find, and they sell out quick.
Chewy says Toronto's taste better.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my God.
We haven't seen that guy in a long time. What was his name? Nick.
Nick. Yeah.
Nick was. He's the one that talked about your shirt, and then he said he bought a
Guitar
box of
guy.
Toronto. Yeah, he bought a box of Torontos for $100.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. He's like, oh, I got a good deal. No, you didn't.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, DL, I wanted to ask you about that Avo. You liked it?
I
Those
like
are
it.
good,
Yep,
man. All of them are good. Those
I like it.
seasonal,
Yeah,
especially, they're all good. And I mean, they
yeah.
were the
Very
price
good.
for me. Yeah, it is
It's
very good.
it's packed with a ton of flavors.
Yeah, yeah. All the
Very
seasonals are good. I haven't
floral.
tried that one yet, but whatever I tried was seasonals. They're really good. I
Hmm.
mean, I like them.
Very floral,
Hmm.
which I like.
Not a cheap cigar. What are they? 26 a
No,
piece, I think.
were
23,
they
26.
Oh,
18?
No, I
18,
think
I
they're 20
think.
something.
20 something? Oh,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
thought
remember. I
no,
saw
no,
them
no.
on online.
I paid 170 for a box
There you go. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
from
yeah.
Regency.
Online,
Yeah,
online. It was like I remember it was like 180. So
yeah.
Oh, that's
Corona
not bad
cigars,
then.
I think.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, not bad, man. Really worth. Really worth the. I mean, really worth the money.
Ali says they do a lot of seasonal cigars too. Ezra Zion is fantastic. I haven't had a bad flavor from them. A couple of bad constructions though.
So Ezra is a brand of its own, or somebody
Yeah.
makes it. I never heard that.
It's a brand. I don't know who makes it. I don't know if that's his name. I don't know. Um, there's another brand that I don't see no more, and they were popular, hugely popular in the boutique side, on the high end stores. It was called Viaje. Did you ever hear of Viaje?
Hmm. That's another
But
boutique brand that has a big following. Viaje. Yes.
yeah,
Viaje.
Yeah,
right.
bro. I haven't seen it. I
I had
haven't
a
seen it.
couple that I got like in a sampler, and they were okay. I didn't love it, but they have a huge following online.
Well, they used to have one called a Thanksgiving one, like Thanksgiving dinner or something like that, or turkey dinner. Did you ever have that one?
Is that the one with the turkey on the band?
Yeah, like it comes out every year for Thanksgiving, I think. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, I've
like the
never had it.
holidays. No, that was a good one, man. That was a good one.
Let me just read Ali's last comment here. Anthony P. Before I depart, to clear the record, I have Rolex. The company and most of their watches are too small for me. Ali has very big man wrists, but the Day-Date is the king of all watches still. Period. Ali, thanks so much for coming by and spreading the word. I really appreciate it.
All the things, brother. No, yeah. Again, I'm not a watch collector. I just wear them on a daily basis, so I don't call it a collection. That's why I didn't say yeah I have a collection. I have a few other watches too, but it's not a collection really.
Yeah, we're
It's
Really?
more
something that
cigar experts
I
than
collect
watch guys.
cigars. Now I have a cigar collection, but
Yeah.
watches I wear daily, so it's not a collection.
Yeah, Ali loved your Opus X collection that we showed him the other time.
Yeah, I mean,
The
it is
treasure
beautiful,
chest.
and that chessboard was like magic. Like every rare cigar that Fuente has, it's in there.
Ali, you're in
Yeah,
the
Ali,
right
no
place for
problem,
busting
brother.
chops. All we do
Yeah,
is bust chops here, so
yeah, that's what we do.
it's a
Yeah.
stupid place.
It's a very stupid place. Is what it is. Well, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Have a
man,
good
I
rest
see
of your
Jermaine
shift there,
coming
buddy.
coming in lately a lot. Why can't we have Jermaine online?
What's
Is he,
that?
is
Jermaine.
he in the group chat? Because I
No,
can't
no, he's
figure
not
out a
in
way
the.
to put the link into
Oh, so
this
they have to be in a group
chat.
chat. Okay, got
Well,
it.
I don't know.
Mm.
I think Jermaine might be someone else.
Like
Oh yeah.
who?
Yeah, I have my reasons to guess why on my show he's Jermaine.
Ah,
Does that make any sense or no?
yes, it does.
Because
Uh,
Jermaine the other night dropped 99 cents, and I was like, I already knew it.
Mm.
I already knew who he was, and I was like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. If you want to pretend, then that's fine. And but whatever.
Oh, so you think Jermaine is not Jermaine? Well,
You figure it.
he had a photo with the fishing with the fish on, and I thought he was a
And
fisherman.
okay, do you really think I'm fucking WWF?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is he, DL? Tell us what happened then.
uh, it is what it is. Look, it is what it is. Life goes on, and I wish everyone the best. And you know, I'm human. You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, you have feelings. We know.
Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to change the mood. It is what it is. It is what
Sound
it
is
is.
good for Richie.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't. All I could
Yeah,
say, there's nothing to do in Kansas. There's nothing good in Kansas.
yeah. He goes things to do in Kansas.
Yeah, dude,
Ah, dude,
yeah,
things to do in Kansas
yeah,
and farm. That's it.
yeah, yeah. I didn't even clap cheeks in Kansas. I didn't do anything. Yeah,
Oh man.
it
Well, you know, it is what it is.
is
What
what
are you
it
gonna
is.
do? You're not gonna build a Vegas in Kansas, right?
No, dude, I'm not. I don't think. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back there.
Unless you need to get a friend for your doggy.
No, no, no,
Oh
no.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's
A
it.
little
That's it.
mate.
No, no. You're gonna see him on the channel. He'll be on the channel this weekend. You'll see him.
Yeah, yeah. He's cute,
Yeah,
huh? How
yeah,
about you? Are you playing with him or what?
yeah. No, I
Yeah,
hold him. I play with him. He's a mama's boy, but he
yeah, but
plays.
yeah, show him some attention so he
Yeah,
won't be enemies with you.
yeah. No,
Chihuahuas
he's
are
fine.
very jealous. Chihuahuas and Pomeranians, dude, very
Yeah.
jealous. My sister had a Pomeranian, and I've known that dog since. What is this music? Which is this
Sounds like a
room?
train. A train is coming through.
Train is coming through. Oh,
No, I think that's the alarm for chicken nuggets.
Like the
oh,
spicy
that's
ones.
Yeah, yeah,
it's coming from Kansas.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Well, listen. Thanks for having me on, Anthony P. It's a nice, stupid place you got, and I'll have to go, and I'll be back. Now that I know I can just put a picture on, then I can join it, not just comments. It's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to do what I got to do because you know, I'm on the clock here, so it is what it is.
Yeah, you're always
All
the
right,
life of the
Richie, you
party,
gotta do
buddy.
what you gotta do, brother.
Hey, well, it is what it is. Stay fresh. 2 showers, tents are for camping, no cigars in prison, and nothing you want in your mouth.
That's it.
It is. So you guys be good and Dream Life. I'll try to if we get one of those cigars I review it to give you a full review. I like doing full reviews because I really try. I enjoy doing full reviews. Just the video and the cigar, really breaking down the cigar. To me, when I look at a cigar, it's like I dissect it. You know what I'm saying? No, and really,
Oh,
I enjoy putting out that information. I mean, the comedy's always I like doing joking around, but I really enjoy putting I feel like the channel's made all of us, including myself, a better cigar smoker and being more aware. So I think it's important. You got to hold the smoke. You got to hold the smoke. Well, I don't know what's going on there. You okay there, Sacco?
Yeah, I'm okay. I went to get my coffee.
Okay. All right.
It's been
All
sitting
right. You
there.
guys be good.
I need to get it cold.
Anthony, Sacco, Chewy. Everyone have a good
Richie,
night, guys.
Take
take
care,
care,
okay.
man.
brother.
We'll
Good
see you
night.
later.
It, it is what it is. Take care, guys. Thanks for making me laugh.
Hmm.
All right. Peace.
All right. Richie is gone. What are we gonna talk about now?
I want to know what flavors I'm getting out of this cigar.
I think I'll get nice vanilla out of it too.
Vanilla. I'm definitely getting a little chocolate.
I get the vanilla when I smell the cigar.
Never had that cigar. I don't even know, bro.
It's very good, but I just wish but I can pick out flavors like Richie can.
Is it like what is a filler? What is it? What the
I
origin of
don't
it?
Uh,
even know.
it's a Nicaraguan filler and
Okay.
binder, and a Sumatra something wrapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh, the Sumatra wrappers are good.
So are you? Where'd he go?
We lost them.
I'm still here.
Are you
Oh,
are you are
oh,
you getting a lot of leather or a lot of earth or both? See,
Definitely both. It's a
definitely
very
both.
earthy cigar. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like a Padron type of cigar. I guess it's the
Yes,
Nicaraguan
it
tobacco.
does.
You know what I mean?
Just not as strong.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out the difference between leather and earth. Believe it or not, I can't identify flavors like that.
yeah. Did you get the chart? The flavor chart?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I can't even figure out with the chart, man. I look at it, and then this is just like
yeah. I,
okay,
I
but
might as well just spin it, just like
yeah,
roulette. Just keeps.
yeah. I can't like I can't like pick individual like flavors from a cigar unless they're like like jumping at you.
Very
Yes.
obvious. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. So I just
Yeah.
know the cigar is three ways. Like I like it. That means I probably won't buy it, and then it's good. I might buy it, but it's really good. Then
Yeah.
it's box worthy for me. That's it.
I
So
just I wish I can identify those flavors like
me
everyone
too.
else
Yeah.
can.
Sometimes I watch reviews when I'm smoking a cigar to
Hmm.
understand what they're. I still can't get it.
That's why I was hoping Anthony P was gonna just rattle off the flavors so I can say, all right, I got that one. I got that one. I just
Like this one, a lot of cedar, and it's smooth. I can identify if it's smooth or the darkness or or this and that. But pepper, yeah, true. That's another pepper. Yeah, you can. It's spicy. It's spicy.
yeah,
I mean, you
yeah,
understand that automatically. But
yeah.
the rest,
Those
I
words.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I sometimes like I get like for example, what's the oh that the Siglo 6 citrus like orange. That's what
Hmm.
I'm getting
Yeah.
from that cigar. Like it's just jumping at you. So
I used to get a lot of like citrus out of Cohiba, and like this weird like bean like baked beans kind of flavor out of Cohiba.
like the Siglo or the darker Coibas.
Siglo,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
smoked a lot of
I mean,
Siglo fours.
cedar. Okay, you got like cedar leather, which like pretty much you can get from every cigar, right? Like, I mean, that's the
Yeah.
tobacco.
Well, see,
So
I
it
had my
depends
flavor
the
wheel
moment.
out. I had my flavor wheel out, and I was like, I think that's cedar. And then there's oak. I'm like, okay, is it cedar or is it oak?
Oh, is it?
So like, I
Exactly,
have
man.
to go to Home Depot and get a couple of pieces of wood and start chewing on.
Okay, when they say cedar is the same cedar sleeve comes on a cigar, right? Like
Right.
usually the humidors are made of cedar. The
Mhm.
trays in your humidor are made of cedar, so that's the cedar.
But I've never eaten one.
Yeah, I mean, I can look. I can differentiate the smell of the wood, but I don't know
Right.
which wood is what. I
Me
can
too.
say it's different taste, different smell.
Yeah. Well,
Well, cedar more mainly because it's with cigars, so I smell it all the time. So that's how you know identify as a cedar. But then again, if you look at it, the stem is a wood, so it's got to taste some kind of wood, right? So the stem of the leaf, it's if you dry it, it becomes like a piece of stick. It's a piece of wood.
right.
So
You know what? I think I get a lot out of the cigar, and I remember also from the previous cigars I smoked, and now this version is especially on the cold draw, and now it's coming back to me is a really nice cherry flavor in there,
yeah, that's
and
easy
it
to
just
identify too.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say earlier, I felt like I was getting some sort of fruit,
Look,
but I couldn't identify it.
cherry, and then
Could have been
uh,
cherry.
dude, shoot.
This really just blasted me with a lot of like cherry and like a leather couch.
Cinnamon. I mean, you can sometimes, I can
Yeah,
identify cinnamon, and then
coffee's always the
sometimes I
easy
get
one
like
too.
mint
Yeah.
flavor from like high end cigars.
Yeah.
Where
When
did
you
I
like
get a
take a deep
mint?
breath, you can feel that your tongue is getting like kind of cold.
Well,
The
I am getting from this, like when you eat a peppermint patty, and you're like,
Right. Yeah.
this does that to me. This
That's it.
yeah.
like
So yeah, and
a
that's the
cool feeling.
mint. I call it a mint.
That's all that means.
This definitely coats your mouth. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like from this, I'm getting like cookie dough.
Mm.
Not a cookie, but
Cookie dough.
cookie dough. Right. That's surprising.
I feel like
When
at this
before
point, the
cooking.
cigar, the flavor's really picked up strong.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
It's about
Sumatra
yeah.
wrapper
Yeah,
is a
you're at the
beautiful
same
wrapper,
place.
bro. I mean,
Yeah.
it's I like Sumatra wrappers. Uh, which cigar one has a Sumatra wrapper? Well, Liga Nine, I think has a Sumatra wrapper.
I don't know.
I think Liga Nine has a Sumatra. Oh, wait a minute, yeah. Dude. Oh no 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 no. David of Dominicana has a Sumatra wrapper. Ecuadorian Sumatra. David of Dominicana.
So I'll definitely be buying more of these. That's for sure. This is a nice solid cigar for a really good price.
Boy,
Dream,
like
you
I
have
I accumulated so many cigars that I can't buy no more new cigars. Like if I even buy cigars to try, I'm not gonna be able to smoke what I have.
Saka. You got to try the farm rolls that we're smoking, buddy. You really got to
I
try
had
those. I
few
think
Oh,
you
farm
really
rolls.
like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, those are good. Like, yeah,
these things are fantastic.
those, it's, I mean, it's a Cuban cigars. So,
Mm-hmm.
how much are those farm rolls going for?
14 to
Okay,
$16 a
yeah,
piece,
that's not
depending
bad.
on the size. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
But what's the smoke time deal? You showed the food the other day, and it was like very loosely packed. What's the smoke time you're
It
getting?
looked. I think that was just the foot because it was a really solid packed stick.
Oh,
Believe
really?
it or not.
Oh, it
Yeah,
looked
and
like
it but
so.
but it was a perfect draw. It was like a Fuente draw, like an
What is
Opus
it like?
X.
Robusto size?
That was the whatever Bihaki. It was
56, right?
52.
Was it which Behiki
It
was it? Was
was
it the 56?
whatever that. It's like
It didn't look like
Coze.
56
I don't know the name. It's weird name. Coze something. It was a 52 ring gauge for sure.
or 52. Yeah.
Yeah, it was excellent. I ordered 10 more, and then I just
Yeah.
told them today I want a bundle.
Well, but really, I mean, for daily smokes, those are great. But I gotta smoke. I gotta smoke what I have, man. I mean, uh,
So
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. So I got 20 so far, and a bundle coming too. They're so good.
they are good. I
I
mean,
woke
again,
up
if
this
you
morning.
for daily smokes, those are perfect.
Yeah, I woke up
Then
this
you don't
morning.
have
I'm
to
like,
worry about the label or this or that or that. You just light it up and do your job.
yeah. I woke up this morning and I wanted it.
I told you
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
call to you.
they're addictive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Once you get used to those, you're not gonna smoke anything else.
It's starting to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to send a couple to Sacco, and we'll do a review, all three of us.
I'll get some, bro. Yeah, it's not a
I
problem.
got
It's just that I really gotta smoke what I have. Like too too many cigars there everywhere. I mean everywhere. And like I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to smoke like these cigars before I expire? Dude, yeah,
All right. So who's the inheritor of those cigars, Sacco? If you don't mind
dude,
me
I
asking.
have no idea. I mean, how would you know? Well, uh, yeah, I can put you in charge because I know like DL is not going to be able to sell because he's going to. I mean, that's what
Hey,
it
well,
is. You just
I'll
buy.
sell them all,
You sell them all, you get percentage. That's it.
and I'll send the money to your wife or whoever, and you know,
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's a big collection, so
yeah.
we got yeah, dude. But yeah, I'm trying to smoke them, as much as I can.
I think you're gonna get there.
Richie can review that. Like yeah, Richie needs to quit his job and sit and review the everything. Oh,
Like, how fast do you think you want to go through the opus that you have in
well, I
that
haven't even
chest? Like,
started. I haven't even freaking started. I just smoked like one or two. I smoked one Big B. I smoked one BBMF.
yeah,
That's it so far.
Yeah, I'm
And
dry
all I can
boxing.
do is like one cigar a day, you know.
I'm
yeah.
dry boxing a scorpion right now.
Yeah,
The one
I
with
need. Yeah, I need to
the
start,
different
man,
color tip.
because
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah. We
the
saw a
weather
picture of
is
that one.
like getting like really moist here. Feels like, and I'm gonna have a hard time dry boxing them.
All those cigars take a long time. I found.
Long time, yeah. They
Yeah.
take a long time to dry.
Look who it is.
Oh,
Everybody
Gio.
say hello.
Hello,
Hey,
Gio.
Gio, what's up, bro? Gio is here.
Gio, come online. Does he have a link?
No, but I have his number, so I guess I can send.
Can you send like individual?
Yeah, I definitely could. Hang on, let me give that a
Try
shot.
it. Let's see.
All right. La, 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 la.
I haven't seen Gio for a while.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Man, this cigar is like delicious. Really smoking nice. Had to
Yeah,
dry box
I
it for a
like
long
those.
time. Yeah.
I really the blacks. I really like those.
Well, yeah. This is pre-Castro.
Oh, that. No, is that a
The
Cuban?
band. No, it's not Cuban.
Oh,
I
oh,
the band changed, so this is old. Like
oh.
this is
Right.
2016.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah,
like what?
I have to keep a blacks, but yeah, the band is a little
Yeah, they
different.
changed the band, right? It's bigger now.
Right.
So this is the old band.
But I also like the Dominicana.
Yeah, Dominicana. Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
really
mean,
good.
bro, all of them are good. Coiba I mean, I haven't had a problem with them.
The first box of the purple I got, it was like when they first came out. I got a box for 200. Now they're going for like $22 a stick.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a box and I probably still have like over 10.
yeah. That's when I
Gio,
got it. And I got like $150 off the box.
Yeah.
Gio, I can't find your number in my contacts, and I can't
Which
find
size you
the
bought it
last
though?
conversation. So, Gio, if you send me a text, if you have my number, Gio, you can send me a text, and then I could
Which size was that?
put the
The
link in
Toro
there.
or Robusto?
Mine Robusto.
Yeah,
I want to get the Toro though.
the Toro is a little more expensive.
Yeah, I want to get the Toro.
Yeah, but I think I don't know with box press cigars. I tend to like Robusto size.
Yeah.
Well, with round, I am Toro. I like Toro, but with box press, I don't know if it's the shape or what. I'm getting bored fast.
All right, Gio's all
Gio
tucked
is in
in.
bed.
All
Gio is
right,
naked in bed.
all right, another time. But
Another time.
send me a text if you have my number anyway. It's just so I can save and have it. All right, Gio.
This was a Churchill size. I think it's 49 by 7. But yeah,
I
this cigar took a long time, long drying box time. And
How long
I
do
also,
you have
used
it?
to. Good.
go ahead.
No, he was like, okay.
You said you dry box it for how long?
Well, for about 2 months. Yeah, it was so heavy,
Wow.
bro. The band wouldn't move for a long time.
Yeah.
It was just, I mean, it wasn't sitting there by itself. I was just like, like putting cigars in there and smoking them,
Right.
like, periodically, but it was just sitting there without any body there. And it's still heavy, but smoking nice. Yep.
What'd you smoke tonight, Gio? You have anything? I think Gio doubled his Davidoff collection. The last picture I've seen.
Wow, that's a lot of domino.
Yeah. Davidoff is, yeah, it's endless. And then they're recirculating the limited edition cigars, which is sucks. I mean, it depends how you look at it, right? Like,
Uh,
uh, oh, Gio, yeah, Gio's was smoking the White Churchill
yeah,
How was it, Gio?
Cubano.
I
Yeah,
had one of
solid
those the other
cigar.
night. It was really good.
Oh, Gio likes. Gio likes. All right. Good to hear. It's a good box.
Gio like that more than the thing. Yeah, Monty 2.
I can't believe the
Monty 2
prices of Monte 2
is
right
the
now.
most basic. I mean, not like piece of shit. But, most affordable, one of the most affordable Cubans.
I
You
almost
know what it
bought that
is?
box at 15.
It's so expensive. Like $30.
I know, but it's like, how else am I going to get them?
Yeah, and the problem is you can't find them anywhere either.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah, $30. Well, you're talking $30 for Monty 2, but it is what it
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
I
They're not
think
in
it
stock
was about the
anywhere.
same
I
in
think it was.
Armenia.
I think it was 450 for the box of 15, right? Something like
The
that.
problem with Monte 2 is they have to make so they make well they try to make so many of them because it's such a popular cigar,
It's such a popular
So
cigar, yeah.
it kind of waters down
But
the
it
blend,
was
I
popular
think.
because it was cheap.
Uh,
But for $30,
Yeah.
it's not going to be popular anymore. I rather have Loyo
Saka,
than Monterey. To tell you the truth, like Epicure number 2 is way better than Monty.
really? Okay, I got
yeah,
to try that. I have a few of
It's
them.
it's light. It's not Monty is stronger than that, but that's more
Mhm.
delicious. Epicure
yeah, very
number 2,
pretty,
yeah, it's really delicious cigar.
very pretty
It
cigar.
considers beginner cigar, but it's really delicious. I mean, if you like floral notes and citrus, it has a lot of it.
Anthony, what would
Yeah,
you consider that Cuban roll? A medium full, medium full? It's to me, it's not medium. It's above medium
it's
for sure.
they're over medium, but I don't know about
Yeah,
full, but close to it. They're definitely a
close
medium
to it. Yeah.
plus. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
But look, the nicotine, you can't compare nicotine. Nicotine goes from person to person.
Yeah.
Like complexity, you might be able to taste the complexity, but the nicotine affects differently. Like for
Oh.
me, because I smoke cigarettes during the day, like the cigar for you, like that, like the Cohiba, the Royale, Richie smoke, it
Hmm.
says, oh, so strong. Like it was like, I couldn't wake up next day.
Yeah.
But for me, it's regular cigar.
Yeah.
So
Now, Sako, these farm
you know,
rolls, they soak them in cocaine.
what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
yeah, you're hooked
that
immediately.
they're so addicting. They have to be. They have to be. At
Yeah.
least for me. I
But
mean,
That's that
you
twang.
smoke you smoke a lot of Cubans, expensive Cubans. So I don't know how it compares, but for me, it's
which one?
it's they're farm rolls.
They're good, boy. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. They're still good. It's the
Yeah.
same tobacco. It's the same tobacco the farmers sent to the factory to become Cohiba or Monte Cristo or
Well,
whatever.
I'm
So
convinced that this farmer keeps the good tobacco for himself and makes farm rolls.
all of
I'm
them do.
convinced.
All of them do. They secretly stash their tobacco, and this is what I heard that every farmer is kind of like taking a pride on their products,
Right.
and in this case, it's a cigar. So it's I mean. They're still excellent cigars, but it's just that it doesn't have a band and doesn't have like extremely high price on them. So if the tobacco is grown in the same region, the farmer is in the same region, then they take the Cohiba leaves from. It doesn't matter.
And so after I
Yeah.
smoke the Bihaki, I'm gonna slide the band off. Every time I smoke a farm roll, I'm gonna slide it on.
Those farm rolls, I see those farm rolls you're smoking. I'm pretty sure that those like kind of like white Churchill taste. Romeo and
Um,
Julieta, white Churchill. How would you compare
it
it with those?
it's stronger than the white Churchill
No,
I
not
had the
not
other
the
night.
strength, the flavors.
The flavor it's more bold flavor.
Yeah, yeah. I had few, and they like they're really good cigars.
Yeah, it's almost identical to the farm roll you sent me.
Yeah. Uh,
And,
okay, let me tell you this. Okay, so you have two bikes, identical bikes. One it says Harley Davidson, one
mhm,
says Yamaha. Or one doesn't have a band, even cheaper. Or but doesn't have a name, maybe made in India somewhere in somebody's garage, maybe it's even cheaper, right?
mhm.
But it's the same. On the end, it's the same motorcycle. It can be using same parts. So,
Oh,
but what I want to say is, yeah, if it's a farm roll, it's still a Cuban cigar.
mhm.
But I could tell you, not all farm rolls are created equal, and actually, these are some of the better farm rolls that I've had in a while.
Let me see. I have
Anthony,
nothing to compare it
Anthony,
to.
remember that the I'm gonna send you, bro. I'm gonna get it from him and send it to you and see what you think. That the my buddy sent some prices. 50
Hmm.
bucks. Yeah, I was asking for
Hmm.
BHK 56.
Hmm.
Uh, the same size. You said it's too
Right.
expensive,
Right.
bro. That cigar. I mean, if you have the two cigars without a band,
Whoop, Sacco, come back.
I think the Cuban government just got him.
Yeah. So
Oh, what
I think
happened?
he's gonna say that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you had both cigars side by side.
Yeah. Do you keep them wrapped in the paper, or do you
I
take them
do.
out?
I
Yeah.
have them all wrapped up, and then I take it out to dry box it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lost them.
Well, I think on that note, I'm going to end it tonight, Dream.
All
We're
right.
over an
I'm
hour,
Yep. I'm just
coming
about
to the end of the cigar.
done.
So I think this was a successful,
Yeah.
really nice cigar. Glad you
It's
enjoyed it.
it's very good. I like it.
So, I mean, I'm going to try to do another live stream during the week from Florida, and
Hmm.
we'll see how it goes.
All right.
All right.
I'll be down there Thursday night.
All right. So we'll be in touch.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. You
All
have a
right.
good
I'll see
night.
you, buddy.
All right.
You too,
All right.
buddy.
Bye bye.